Real quick, we're almost ready to go, but we are racing at the closest fucking thing to my hometown track at iRacing tonight. So let's fucking do this. We're going to be at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for 75 laps in both Tour Mod series, open setup and fixed setup. Hope you guys are ready for a fucking show tonight. I'm going to be driving my fucking ass off at a track that means more to me than any other track in iRacing tonight. Let's fucking go.
Breaks asterisk.
My waking moments are filled with torment, so I sleep them away. The roots of my pain have grown too deep, so I shut my eyes just to escape, because they can't get you while you sleep. My waking moments
Okay,
LOL, this is
one,
Tattoo's
that's a
wife.
good fucking song. Two, since you rowdy motherfuckers decided to already start singing it, well,
Tattoo races cars. Tattoo, he turns left. Tattoo is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in corn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in corn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he wants to know how magnets work. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo is badass. Tattoo, he races cars. Tattoo, he turns left.
woo! What the fuck's going on, y'all?
USA, 9 driving, 1 hour and 47 left.
Y'all fucking ready for this? I hope you guys are ready for this. We do have to turn down that microphone just a little bit because it is definitely peaking. Sorry about that, guys. All right, are you guys fucking ready for this? Y'all fucking ready for this? I'm super pumped about this, just so you guys know. You're not ready for this? Well, I mean, that's too fucking bad for you, I guess. This track is the closest thing in iRacing to my hometown track. I grew up about an hour away from this place. Been here many times. At one point in time in the mid-90s, Dad worked for a part-time Busch North Series team that attempted to qualify for a few races here, as well as down in Dover. But man, this is where we went to most often, as well as a lot of the other tracks in a lot of the short tracks in New Hampshire. We've got it set up so the car turns well, turns left really well. Sorry, the alerts are not on. I forgot to turn that on. Hold on. I'm trying to drive while looking at the other monitor. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we can do lap time wise. That's not going to be good. We scrubbed too much speed coming out of turn 4 there.
Good stuff.
Man, I feel inadequate now. Maybe I should get a second.
Wait, what the fuck? Dude, that was hilarious when David said that.
Careful in 7 seconds. 1 ahead.
I love these cars and I love
Watch
this
out
track.
in 3 seconds. 1 in
Ooh,
front.
they're wrecking.
We got enough fuel, Dayton, now.
Damn, I'm slow right
29.8.
now.
That's another fastest this session.
Well, shit. I was running the high side and the middle earlier when I was doing a lot of testing.
Good job. Yet another quickest lap, 29.698.
But the tires are also still warming up right now. It does take a few laps for the tires to warm up. Usually I start hitting my fastest lap times about 10 laps into a run.
Careful in 7 seconds. 1 slow.
Loose coming out of turn 4.
That lap was
Well, I'm tight and then it's snappy
29.810.
loose.
My check.
Beware in 7 seconds. 1 ahead.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Incident in 7 seconds.
Waiting for him to
1
key up
involved.
again.
Incident.
He's not keying up again. I was gonna wait for him to key up a second time, and I was gonna tell him that I wasn't able to hear him. Just because I'm an asshole.
What's your max speed on the track?
Your mom. It's also gonna matter, like, whether you're drafting or not.
Are you at maxing out at 129?
129.
There's
No.
72.4 fuel laps to
Dude,
go.
I was just doing 142 in that
71.5
corner.
at start.
There is no way you should be doing 129. Holy fuck.
Careful in 2 seconds. 1 slow.
We got 26 people registered. By the way, all of you guys, thank you so much for being here.
Previous lap was
I saw you, Private
29.9.
Crackbot, Torben Energy, I saw you, T-Dubs. Thank you all so much for being here in the chat. I'm 16th fastest right now. From what I found, I did some testing with the new adaptive AI. And I was able to do some really cool shit. Like, I was able to make passes doing shit like this. Like, you can actually run the bottom. You can even run the apron. You can slide up, do slide jobs. You can even just hug the bottom. Not all those lines are fast, but I mean, you can race.
About
You can race 3 and 4 wide
69.6
here,
fuel laps left. 68.6 at
and when
start.
you have people 3 and 4 wide, to a certain extent,
Incident.
you know, nobody's gonna be running the groove they want to run, because the groove here that's actually fastest kind of uses the whole track. Especially if your fastest line is kind of diamonding the corner, like
Yeah,
going
that's the max
going
speed.
kind of a little bit lower on
30.074.
entry, sliding up in the middle, and then going low on exit. Ooh, I saw smoke, but I didn't see a car. That is sketchy. Really, really sketchy. So I hope y'all are having a great night. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I saw smoke but didn't see a
30.190
car.
net lap.
That makes perfect sense.
You act just like him too.
But yeah, anyways, thank y'all for being here. Hope you guys are having a great night. And
Go
thank
easy
you,
in
Private
7
Crackbot,
seconds.
for
One car.
singing along to the song. making up your own lyrics.
Just in practice.
You have about 66.7 fuel laps to...
Look out in 7 seconds.
Our day,
One in front.
T-Dub's got to drive me around town, and our day consisted of having to go to Walmart to grab some Gorilla Tape so we could tape up the damage to
Look out.
the flashing and the siding around the near the windows due to the heavy storm. We had to deal with the roofer coming out and taking a look at some things. We ended up getting some hail damage. We had golf ball size hail when we had those storms come through at 1:30 in the morning on, I think it was technically the 5th, but it was like Saturday night or some shit like that, but it was like technically Sunday morning. I don't know. I hadn't gone to sleep yet, so it was still yesterday. Or not yesterday, but it wasn't tomorrow because I hadn't gone to sleep yet.
Last was a 30.3.
But I also have to tape up that entire section where the rain was leaking into that window. One of our windows, water was just pouring in like it was a faucet, just pouring in through the tops of one of the windows. The roof is leaking again. It's a clusterfuck. The car even has some dents on it,
on that lap.
even though it was under the carport. Like the wind was that bad to where the hail was like coming in sideways underneath the carport. So there was some dents. There's some dents to the car. Those are really minor. There's no broken glass or anything else like that. But yeah, it was a clusterfuck.
Last lap 30.953.
Yeah, that'd be a whole nother mess to deal with if any of the windows were broken. Yeah, it was like I said, it was a
Last lap
clusterfuck.
was
Just,
a
you know,
30.068.
but it's that time of year. You know, we've entered tornado season, and yeah. The crazy part is normally we don't get storms like that late at night. That was the weird part.
7 seconds.
Is we had some storms that were similar to that, but didn't drop as much hail
Clear
like the
flag.
previous night, and that was at like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, the previous day.
Last was a 30.2.
It's just been weird. Like that weather is hitting when it's cold outside way later than normal. Because usually you'll have like a lot of tornado activity, like a lot of times before sunset, and then, you know, sometimes for like the next couple hours after sunset. But like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, not so much. That's the weird part. Is usually by then it's cold enough to where the intensity of the storms dies down. Especially this past weekend. Like it got down into like the 40s. And we still had like fucking tornado activity around us. Even when the temperature was down in the 40s. It was really fucking weird.
Go easy in
It's like
6
with how cold
One
it just
ahead.
got, how the fuck are these storms still like that powerful?
Car inside behind. Still there. Still there. On inside. Still there. Still there. We're clear.
I think he's on fresher tires than we are. Oof. Good time to try to follow him, though. And maybe not.
You will get
I
petrol.
want to see what my tires look like.
Wheels to go with polishing window.
I did a long run earlier,
Perfect.
and my right rear was at like, man, I ran like a full race run, and my right rear was at like 35% tread.
New car requested.
My right front was at like 71% tread, and that's just not, it's just not, that's not okay. So let's see here. Tires, that's not nearly as bad as earlier. The weird thing is the car feels kind of tight. It's just the way I'm driving it. It's loose on exit. It's snappy loose, but other than that, the car feels tight. Can I win for your goldfish? Man, that's you're putting me on the spot. You're putting a lot of weight on me. Is your goldfish okay? Or was your goldfish found floating on top of the surface, maybe passed out after too much partying last night? Ah, damn. Maybe he's just hungover.
Go Rylan.
I don't know. Is he just sleeping? Maybe he'll wake up later. Like, how much did you party with him last night? Ah, damn.
Hey, is this you or Josh?
Damn. Dude, sorry, I'm not trying to make light of it. It's just...
Okay.
trying to make you feel better. We're racing in this, the open setup race, and then we're going to be racing in the fixed setup race right after. Can I win for his legacy? Man, that's always the goal, man.
Hazard.
Bro, the goal is always to win.
About 80.3 fuel laps left.
Always, always,
79.4
always.
to finish line.
Because of a 9X.
Be quiet. Just be quiet.
You know, my day is so much better now that you told me that.
Too loose. Too loose.
You're what?
The thing is, though, like, these cars have to be driven loose.
My HP is better.
You need to shut the fuck up too.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, these cars like to drive off the right rear. It's just there's a balance, and I am not meeting that balance.
Let him pass.
Fucking third, fourth time's a charm. I don't know. What are we on now? But we're gonna have to push it like that in qualifying.
Getting paid. What?
Nobody coming up behind us.
Getting paid. What? How are you paying your crew chief? We're not. Nicholas.
Careful in 2 seconds. One slot.
Yeah, cold tires.
He literally lives at our house.
Don't worry, Paulie's paying his crew chief for sure.
With Skittles?
With your mama.
Oh boy, he's paying with M&M.
What I missed?
80.3 laps left with fuel.
Some good stuff.
79.4 at start finish.
I got you, Rylan. Overside here.
Alright,
Oh,
run the
well,
outside, try to build up speed for the first full-time lap.
Hubby, what happened to you on lap 1 at Trump?
I might have scrubbed a little bit of speed getting loose there.
Look out in 1 second. 1 slow.
God damn it.
Nice brake pedal.
I fucking hate people, man.
Yeah, Capano, I've had a bad
When we're in
day.
qualifying, we're
My
not gonna have to
next
deal with
was on
that.
the verge of 3.0, down to 2.56.
I just chunked your island.
That was a 31.840.
This starts at... in
You're
3
paying
minutes.
me your island instead of Paula.
It starts in 3 minutes. I know we've built up way more heat in our tires than what we'll have for qualifying, but I want to see if I can run a lap now that I actually had a chance to build up
Hey, Capano, I got a
speed on the outside.
61 set up if you want it.
Hell yeah,
That
bro.
lap was a 29.944.
Be careful in 1 second.
I can't do crap
1
with it
slow.
because I'm not been out to get a good lap.
I mean, I always serenade the Saturday night Speedway Showdown series with the Raise Hell Praisdale. And the Billy Dick Cup back when the Billy Dick Cup was running on Saturday nights.
There you go, Ralph.
There's 42 people registered.
After practice.
We're not gonna get enough for 3 splits.
it'll
Or wait,
reach higher speeds,
wait, no,
right?
that is
Over
enough for 3
1.9.
splits because it splits at 20. So we now have enough
talking
people
about
for
the
3
green
splits.
Careful in 4 seconds.
Anybody out there that signed up for this, thank you.
Come
I'm so excited for that.
20 horsepower just because it's race time. I don't know what you're talking
Normally we only get like 2 splits at the most for these races. This series is fairly low population. Maybe the fact that it's at a NASCAR track that,
about. You gotta have the
One
right
car.
set.
you know, is easier bar for
Watch
entry.
out.
Second gear.
This track is less difficult than most of the other racetracks on the
Yes,
schedule.
The right gear ratio.
The right gear ratio. I'm pretty sure that they're running a let's see, what is it?
Wheel change juice.
I
Wheels
thought it changed
plus tier
It's-
automatically.
It's 1 number higher than the fucking A.
Sorry, Jason. I run the
All right.
setups.
We're gonna see what that is when we jump into the race here. Because they're probably setting the car up to where they're hitting the rev limiter like right at the end of the straightaway, and I wasn't there. These cars do like to rev pretty high. Like when you go to slow down for the corner, you basically want to be topping out. So we'll take a look at it. We're also gonna be recording these races for full race replays on the YouTube. Come on, load.
Strength of field of 1,880. The
Let's
weather
see,
currently
garage.
partly cloudy, 68.8 Fahrenheit in air and 94.5 on track. This
So,
is New
4:30?
Hampshire Motor Speedway, 0 racing, 2 minutes 7.817 left.
Let's see. I'm not sure if a 4:30 is gonna work, but we'll find out. No better time than to make changes right before the race, right? Right, that's always a promising strategy. Last second changes right before race time.
Ain't no way I'm car number 5 in this split.
Can you shoot that to me again, man? I never got it. I couldn't get it quick enough.
Bro, how do you change the gear ratio then?
By clicking on the menu for the gear ratio in the garage settings.
I say you to set up. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. How do you change the gear ratio? You go into the fucking setup and you click the thing, the drop-down menu that says gear ratio. Like, I mean, there's not much else to say other than that, right? Like, that one's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? I thought it was.
Yeah, this week has to be a good week. Or I'm not gonna be nowhere. So I'm all about making sure
That's it
people
for the
have sense, so
practice.
they're not getting lapped every 5 laps.
Yeah,
There's no way where
the
hell
rear
is
end
gear
is
ratio?
still
I literally cannot find it.
it's still
I'm
gonna be
maxing
too
out
loose.
129 on the strip.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that's what I'm running. You're not supposed to kill the chick.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go one click down
Once you get in the
more
draft,
on
you'll get more.
the track bar. Okay, and that gear issue will probably work just fine.
So with me, I'd start from the back.
All right, we're gonna jump into qualifying, and we're gonna
gonna
see
change
how
gear
well
or
we
not?
can do. Just do our best here. All right, welcome to the NASCAR iRacing Tour Modified Series. We're here at the closest thing that is to our hometown track. I grew up about an hour away from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I've always loved this place. Well, I say I grew up like an hour away from here, but yeah, I'm older than the track.
Green light.
Wait, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember when this track opened. I'd have to go back and check. But thank you all so much for being here. We're recording this for our full race replay on YouTube. We're also streaming it live. This is part of our modified Monday that we always do every Monday. Okay, here we go. Last lap. Let's see what we can do. We scuffed the wall there. No 0x though, so this lap should count. Car was wiggling, so I wasn't able to get on throttle when I wanted to there. That's gonna hurt.
Previous 29.912. Checkered flag for qualification.
Second place so far. We'll see if that stands. Second place so far with a 29.912. I love this place so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Fate and Chaos, the metal band. Also my buddy Survival Viper. It's with help both those sponsors to help us cover the cost of race. So thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much for helping us out. Thank you to everybody else who makes all of this possible. Like all the teams that I race with, all the platforms make all this possible. All of you guys that are watching, thank you so much for your support. All of our followers,
10,
subscribers,
9,
everybody, man.
8,
Thank you guys so
7,
fucking much.
6,
And
5,
I hope you guys
4,
enjoy this race.
3, 2.
As much as I hope I
1.
enjoy this race, I always want to
Good.
do well here. to me, this is basically my Daytona. Like, this is the race that I want to, this is the track I want to win everything at more than anywhere else. So let's see what we can do.
What gear you got it in?
Whatever gear he's got's gonna blow up. That is not the setup I shared him. He did something to it. That same setup that he has on should be the same one I gave Rylan, which is not doing that.
You know what? We're just going to settle this.
Yeah, just
Share,
the gear
everyone.
that's supposed to be in it is a 425. It sounds like you got a 3 in that thing, son.
He said 425.
I don't think you put on the setup. Go to garage, go to share, or shared setups. Sorry.
He's running
Go to where mine is, where it
425.
says DRS, New Hampshire. Click on that.
See, I was hitting the rev limiter at the end of the straightaway, but we're gonna go faster when we're in the draft.
Just trying to help you out.
My gut instinct was the first thing that I ran, so I'll switch back to that. We're hitting the rev limiter at the end of the straightaway when we're by ourselves, which is not ideal because in the draft we are going to be going faster. These cars actually, I don't know if they run a restrictor plate everywhere else nowadays, but for a while, for years and years and years now, every time they come here to New Hampshire Motor Speedway, they run a restrictor plate. So, if the physics
It's
have a
time to
restrictor
grid.
plate set
4
up
minutes 55 seconds left.
for this track, we're probably gonna want to go that one click down on the final drive ratio. All right, hopping on the grid. Let's see where we're starting. Oh, 60 laps. Dude, when I ran a session based off this, when I ran an AI race based off this, it said 75 laps. All right, then. Well, it changed last second. Ooh, we're starting 5th.
All right, good
Fuck
luck,
yeah,
everyone.
car number
13,
4
did you
starting
put
5th.
my setup on?
Out of
I
how
don't
many
know,
drivers?
I know you're trying to.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting
I'm trying to
5th,
help you
5th
out.
out of
Now
13.
the reason that you're limiting like that, you did something to the setup. You did something to the setup. Because you listened to
Pace car
change
on the
the gear.
roll.
We thought you meant on the fixed setup.
How fast can you guys go on this front strategy? Like max.
All right, just because I have no idea how many cautions we're going to get, I'm just going to ride in second gear here. I know we had enough fuel. When I ran the AI session earlier, I actually ran one the other day too. But the AI sessions, I've been testing out that new adaptive AI feature that iRacing has. The adaptive AI feature is very good. The AI still does the things where like it tends to want to run like one line, and it's very robotic the way the AI runs one line, and it seems like their tires don't ever wear out. But other than those few kind of like bugs with the AI,
Get ready.
the adaptive AI does a good job adapting to the way you drive. The only thing I've tested so far is it on hard difficulty,
Pace car in.
Try it here.
and I have not won a single race yet.
Green lights.
Get ready to race.
A little bit slow on the start.
On outside rear, clear.
That kid did something to
Outside
it.
rear,
Not telling
still
me.
there, still there, still there, still there. Car outside front, still there. Still there, you're clear.
I ain't looking to win. I just want to have fun.
Not looking to win.
You should be going 140 on entry.
Yep, I got it all figured out.
On inside rear,
Reckon,
still
reckon,
there,
reckon,
still there. Still there.
Watch out.
On
Good
inside
save, Ron.
behind. Still there. It's clear.
Sorry,
Still
dude.
there.
My fault about that.
Save.
Well done. Best lap time, 30.1. Busk heads the field.
No, sir. Just make sure we don't lose the draft here. I'm trying.
This is going to be about strategy. Like, the tires didn't really wear out a whole lot when I ran the full run, but tires do make a little bit of a difference. I did see a little bit of fall off, even though they didn't wear out much.
29.8.
I think the most fall off that I saw during the run is I ran a, like, at least in my full race run, I ran a 30.2 as my fastest lap, and by the end of the race, I fell off to a 30.6. So we had about 0.4 of a second of fall off from the beginning of the race to the end of the race, and I didn't take any tires. So I know that we can do it. And that was even when the car was really, really loose and I burned up the right rear really bad. Or at least I wore it out really bad. The right front was at about 75 or so tread remaining, and the right rear was at 35% tread remaining. So it really scrubbed the tread right off the right rear because the car was really loose on exit. But I made a few adjustments to that to kind of try to dial that in, rein in how much I'm wearing out that right rear tire, while still keeping it set up to where the car drives off the right rear like it's supposed to.
If we work together back here, we can catch up, boys.
You have approximately 54 laps left.
Fuck working together. Like, I want those guys side by side back there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dirty air.
I don't like uh-oh.
It's alright, we're gonna need a yellow, but
We are not getting the yellow.
I fucking hope not. Like, since I have the strategy dialed in, I don't want to see a fucking yellow flag. No.
we do get an extra set of tires, by the way, Tim.
Okay, cool.
Oh, don't do that. Big fuck up. Don't do that. Gotta go easy with how much I slide that right rear tire.
Lap was 30.040.
He's running that third groove. I want to try running that second groove. He's sliding up in the center.
"50 laps remaining. 10 laps completed."
But with only 50 laps remaining, I should be able to push the car harder than I did earlier. I just gotta make sure I don't push it loose.
Car outside forward, still there, still there, we're clear.
Yeah, that inside line did not work there. We have to drive it in way deeper than that to make it work. I don't want to get right up under his ass either because it'll take the nose off the front end of my car. And I mean, that dirty air will fuck you up in the corners here. Try a little bit wider of an entry and then dive down. Gave him a little bump there at the end of the straightaway. Just a little bit of bumper tag there.
Front. Still there, still there, still there, still there, clear. On outside forward, still there, still there, still there. Outside mid, still there, clear.
Fuck.
30.3 tenths on last lap.
Just scrubbing too much of that speed coming off the corner. On the low line there.
Outside front, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. You're clear. Car outside forward, still there. It's clear, still there.
Yeah, I just fucking can't clear him right now coming up off the bottom.
Car outside front, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there, clear. Car outside rear, still there, still there. Outside door, still there, clear.
Weather change tattoo. Track temperature climbed 5.8 degrees Fahrenheit to 101 in the last 11 minutes for 30.182 last lap.
Damn, bro, no cautions.
On outside forward, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. Car outside behind, still there, still there. Outside forward.
I was trying to pass him before we got to turn one, because pretty much that's the play. Get a good run coming off the corner, clear him going down into the next corner.
40 laps left. Close to 40 laps left.
Outside front, still there, 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 still there. Unclear. Car outside forward, still there, still there, it's clear.
Fuck, dude. That car behind us looks like it's catching us in the mirror.
We got about 38 laps left.
On one hand, I don't want this dude to make me fight him the whole time and wear out my tires before the end of the race. That way I can just get driven past on the like late in the race. But at the same time, if all I do is keep lifting every time I fucking have a run, like I don't want him to hold us up to the point where that dude catches us.
Full course yellow.
Fuck.
Pit lane is
All right.
closed.
That's gonna tighten up the field. Let's see, how many sets of tires do we have in the pits? One.
There's your yellow. You might have caused it, but there's your yellow.
Pace car rolling out. 18 seconds up to the pace car.
He's the one that won the championship in Division 3 last season in this series as well, and I finished second to him then. He's always raced me clean, he just races me hard.
Pace car 13 seconds ahead.
The draft is everything here.
Oh, your set feels good. It took me a little bit to learn how to drive it.
We got 8 seconds before the pace car.
Me too. That's why I lost the draft because I was still trying to figure it out. And by the time
We
I
have
figured
3
it out, they
seconds
already
till the
too
pace
far ahead
car.
of me.
Yep, and now we know.
13, can you catch up, please? I mean, or we're not even going to be able to pit.
Pits are closed.
Can't guarantee we're gonna get another caution, but at the same time, if we do, we'll have fresher tires than the rest of the field. Oh, I didn't even hear that a bot was in the chat that time. We've got 35 laps left to go. Man, I don't know if we're gonna get another caution. At this point, I have to hope we do.
One lap to green flag.
Pits open.
$34 laps to go. Oh, we got 57 laps of fuel. Yeah, there's. Absolutely no way we're gonna run out of fuel. We have plenty. Oh yeah, that's because I have the car set up for a 75 lap race. That's why. I just realized that I originally set the car up for a 75 lap race.
Pace car is in pit lane. Green.
Get ready.
Inside front, still there, still there. Car inside behind, still there, still there. Still there. Still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. Still there. Still there. On inside behind. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Inside forward. Still there. 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 Clear.
Pits are closed.
Pace car left the pit. 13 seconds before pace car.
Yeah, he was spinning out. I tapped him, got a 0x, got by him, and he spun out, and it gave me a 4x. That sucked
You have
so
7
bad.
seconds to the pace car. Pace car is 3 seconds forwards.
Pit is open.
I have a feel like if we don't pit now, then we might not get the chance. Or if we have a bunch of cautions the rest of this race, we'll be able to work our way back up to the front. No fuel.
Juice won't be added. 30 laps to go. 30 laps completed.
Stopped. We have 16 seconds till the pace car.
We'll have plenty of time to get back out before the pace car comes around. Plenty of time. I probably should have actually stuck with that higher gear ratio.
This is your last tire set. Protect it well.
Pace car is 36 seconds away. "13 seconds up to the pace car.
Let's see, what do our tires look like?
8 seconds up till the
They're
pace
not really
car.
trying to play
93% on the right
One
front,
mile before
84% on the
green
right rear.
5 seconds up to pace car.
Alright. We're back here in the shit. We're just gonna have to avoid whatever chaos happens. Now, if we get a bunch more cautions from here on out, hopefully we can just pass everybody that's wrecking. This race has been cleaner than
Get
I
ready to
expected.
race.
I was really hoping that we never would have got that first caution.
Pace car entered the pit. Green light.
Focus now.
Drive straight up off the corner.
On outside forward, still there, still there. Car outside front, still there. Still there, we're clear.
There's 26.9 laps left.
Outside front, it's clear.
Man, he did not have a whole lot of room to make that move.
About 26 laps left.
Oh, they're getting spicy up there.
Full course yellow.
Pits closed.
Got a little loose.
Pace car out now. You have 16 seconds to the pace car.
Alright, we just need to avoid that kind of shit right there.
12 seconds till pace car.
So we might be on the inside now. Honestly, the outside line might actually be the preferred line
We've got
here.
7 seconds to the
I
pace
just
car.
really fucked up that start when I was in second. I was running like a
Pit lane
little
is
bit
open.
lower
You have 4
RPMs, and then when the
seconds
leader
until
got on the
pace
throttle and took off, my car bogged down when I jumped on it, and I need to get better at that. I need to get better at like timing restarts and like having the momentum and having it slightly like higher in the RPMs when the green comes out. I tend to do that a lot. I tend to bog down a lot on starts and restarts.
Pits are closed.
This is such a beautiful area. I do really miss this track. What the fuck are they doing? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Right here, there used to be grandstands. Like all around turn 4 and over towards turn 3. The grandstands used to wrap around a good portion of that end of the track.
1 lap to green.
Pit is open.
Okay, so we are on the outside. Somebody must have pitted. I thought we only passed one car. But down there about where that Toyota sign is, or that the Toyota or the USA Today signs, banners down there on the hill, that's about where the grandstands used to end. And they used to wrap all the way around the corner. Like the rest of the way. From here all the way around.
Pace car in pit lane. Green, green.
Focus now.
On inside front, still there, clear. Car inside front, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. Car inside rear and clear. Inside rear, clear. Safety car.
Pit lane is closed.
Pace car on track. We got 22 seconds till pace car.
That was fucking smart.
Chilton needs repairs.
That
Allen needs to pit for repairs.
Pace car 11 seconds away.
That was fucking smart. Fucking idiot.
Pace car 8 seconds up ahead.
Streambot, clip that.
Pit is open.
Alright, please get them more.
Pace car is 5 seconds in front.
He hit the rear end of
What are
our
you
car
yelling at,
pretty hard.
13?
Good fucking save though.
What's wrong?
Trying to fit.
I have no idea what his problem was, T-Dubs. No idea.
Gotta
But
fit
we're
a little
good.
bit more
We're good.
damage.
Clear behind.
That was a
Another
hell of a
20
save.
laps remaining. Pit lane is closed.
I never came to a complete stop either. I mean, that technically counts as a save. We never got a 2x for it either. We only got the 4x for the contact. We didn't get an additional 2x for losing control. Well, I don't. It might have just left it at 4x, because the 4x trumps the 2x. I have no idea what dipshit was thinking back there, though. Driving like he's got his fucking head up his ass. I couldn't understand anything that he said.
One lap to green flag.
Pits are open.
All I know is that was an extremely stupid move. I don't know where he thought he was going, but his whole right front was broken when he pulled in the pits. Like his whole right front was like bent almost off the car, and he was throwing sparks everywhere, so he probably took himself out of the race. I think there was somebody else that got taken out too. There's somebody else that's not lined up behind us. So
Get ready to race.
Unfortunately, there was an innocent casualty there.
Pace car back in. Green lights.
Get ready.
We have 2 closing.
18 laps left.
Outside. Still there. 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 It's clear. Inside behind. Clear. For closing. Inside front, still there, still there, still there. Inside center, still there. Still there. Still there.
Come down too far off that wall, buddy.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Oh,
Still
he
there.
lost it a little
Still
bit.
there.
Checked
Car
up.
Inside door and clear.
Hell yeah, and then he slowed the dude down behind me. Alright. I don't think we're going to get another caution, but if we get another caution, that'll work wonders for us to catch up to these guys in front of us here. Yeah, we've got 14 laps to go. I'm going to try to close this gap.
Previous 29.830.
Ooh, they almost touched Nerf bars. Oh, it's the 8. We were having that really good battle with him earlier. He's so hard to clear, dude. But he doesn't race dirty. He's just super hard to actually, like, seal the deal on the pass. With these guys racing side by... Ooh, they rubbed Nerf bars there a little bit. With these guys racing side by side, it'll be easier to catch them. Only thing is, I'm not sure where I'm going to go when I get to them. But with the fact that that 63 in front of me has already got into him a couple times, I think the 63 is going to run out of patience and try to move him as the laps wind down here.
Laps down. 10 left.
10 laps to go. That's still another 10 miles around this place, though. Oh, shit. My bad. I couldn't see where one of them was. I thought they got side by side again. I was staying extra low because I thought we were about to be 3 wide. Yep. I was trying to manipulate the draft. I was trying to see if I could push that 63 up beside the 8.
On inside front, still there.
Alright, if he's just gonna leave the door open.
Still there. 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 Clear. On inside rear, still there. 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 Still there.
Now the 8 he's manipulating the draft now.
Still there. We're clear.
Pits closed.
Okay. That was the dude that wrecked me. And he said sorry.
In 7 seconds.
He must have wrecked somebody
112.
else.
Pace car left the pit. We have 16 seconds before
Oh,
the
there's
pace
some
car.
smoke right there on the front stretch.
So 12, why do we dump these?
Pace car is 13 seconds away.
Oh boy.
12 car.
We got 9 seconds before the pace car.
Nice apology.
We saw JT
Pit is
get
open.
into it with
There's 4
people
seconds
at
left to pace car.
The crap out of me, so thanks.
at South Boston.
You were not there. Your bumper was barely to my rear bumper, and you just freaking hooked me into the inside wall.
Sorry, man. I really didn't mean to wreck you.
Fine, but it's just annoying. I was having a good run.
He meant that shit, and you know it.
Pits closed.
Only he's closed. I didn't mean that shit. I was having fun racing, whoever it was.
I would believe that he meant that shit. Like, really, I would believe that he meant that shit. We're in 6th. Yeah, we might be able to pull off top 5 here. We got 3 laps to go, so we're going to be going green with a green-white checker. I think we can have up to 3 of them in this series.
I really didn't mean to hit you, man. I just really judged you.
So on my left front looking.
As far as I can tell, it's okay.
Your left front looks like that dude's about to rip it off your fucking car back there.
Come on up a little farther.
One more before green flag.
Pit is open.
What did you say?
Yeah, green white checker, 1 out of 3. All right, so we got 3 chances at this. We're on the outside line, so it's on this restart. We need to fucking drive our asses off here. Luckily, there's a few cars in between us and the 12 back there.
JT.
Focus now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Pace car
Leader
is
took
in
off
pit
as soon
lane.
as the pace car went in.
Green light.
Get ready to race.
No, don't clear me, don't clear me, don't clear me, don't clear me, you son of a bitch.
On inside behind. You're clear.
Dude, I'm awful on these starts and restarts.
outside rear, still there, still there, still there, still there. White this time, still there, still there. Still there. Still there. One inside just. Car inside behind.
Nope.
Still there, it's clear.
I was hoping the outside line was gonna work. Damn, we lost the spot. Fuck, dude.
That was tight. Tattoo. That took a turn for the worse. That's P7.
Damn it. I was really hoping that outside line was gonna work for me. I know it works in like things like Indy cars. You go like all the way up there right next to the wall and you just fucking hammer down around the top of the track. It is fucking tough competing with like a lot of the people that are running setup shop setups. Because we do all of our setup work in-house. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board and try to build a better setup for next week, and build a better setup for the next time we come to New Hampshire. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're gonna go ahead and go run the fixed setup race. But for everybody that's watching the YouTube video, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And somebody just destroyed themselves in turn 1. But thank you to everybody that made all that makes all this possible. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Fate and Chaos, the metal band. Thank you to my buddy Survival Viper. It's with the help of both those sponsors. They help us cover the cost of race, so we're extremely grateful for them helping us out. And thank you to everybody else who makes all of this possible. All my viewers, followers, subscribers, teammates, all the people that make all these platforms we use. Thank you so very much. And I fucking love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright. 7th. That's a pretty shit finish. I mean, for me, that's upsetting. Just because, I mean, anything less than a win at New Hampshire, and I'm angry. It's the one track where I fucking hate with a passion doing anything but winning. Yeah, fucking mid-pack finish. Out of 13 people, 7th, that's not even in the top half. That's not even mid. That's in the bottom half. That means that I'm worse than most of them. And for me, I hold myself to a higher standard than that. Usually, in most cases, if I finish in the top half of the field, I at least have something that I can fucking say, like, went well in some degree, but that's the thing, is it's not alright, though. Like, it's not alright to be shit. And that's just because, like, I fucking hate... I refuse to settle for mediocrity. Also, I refuse to settle for being worse than half. If I'm in the bottom 50%, then yeah, no. It bothers me. Because at least at bare minimum, being able to say that you're better than 50% of the field at least says that, you know, you're better than more people than you're worse than.
67.2 Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy. 86 on track. SOS
I don't mean to be down about that.
145. Started a new session. 2 driving.
Okay, so
32
30
minutes
is
left.
our sweet spot from what I found. And then we're going to go down to 65 because we can at least bring it up to 70 when we get in the car. Because you have 5% adjustability up and down on the brake bias. What are they running for gear in this thing? A 420. What the fuck? Okay, so we're not even going to be close to the rev limiter. This is the series that we won the championship in last season in our division. Like in Division 3 last season, we finished second in the championship standings to that number 8 car in that last race we were in. And then in this series, the fixed setup series, we won the championship in our division. Son of a bitch, there's a wall there. Also, the other big thing for me in that open setup race was with it being like my home track. I was really hoping it would turn my season around, and I really put a lot of time and effort into this one. I've put more time and effort into the setup for this track than I did the setup for any other track so far this season. I put more work in for this week's race than any other race so far this season. So when you put that much time and effort in and then you perform not so great, it gets to me.
Another best lap, 30.1.
Also, in our division, I think in the open setup series, we were actually outside the top half in the championship standings. So not only did we finish outside the top half in that race, but we're also sitting outside the top half in the championship standings. If I remember correctly, I'm actually like...
Great.
The last time I
Another
ran the
faster,
numbers, I think I was only better than
29.946.
about 30% of the field in the championship standings out of everybody that's ran so far this season. We're still early in the season. It's just being able to say that you're in the top 70%. It's like, okay, well, that's the top 70% in my division. That means I'm only better than like 30% of the drivers in my division. Which I'm not okay with, and that's why I'm pushing so hard. I mean, that's also kind of one of the ways you get better. Is you get better by pushing yourself more and more. Like always pushing yourself to grow.
We have 60 laps left.
What do you got? You got Mario Kart, Wii Sports. What are you feeling?
Build a bear workshop, baby.
Oh, that's not
Played
good.
the crap out of that when I was like 4 years old.
Hell yeah, man.
Pushing yourself to not lose your license. See, that's... Yeah.
On outside front.
But see,
Still
those
there.
are like,
Still
those are
there.
goals.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, you don't want to
Clear.
lose your license. I like points racing.
This is gonna be a pack race.
I'm pretty pissed off that I have to start in the back of next week's Speedway Showdown Series race.
First time I run this track.
Because I've been trying to race that for points,
kinda
and I haven't missed a single race all fucking season. And when trying to race for points and struggling to even make it into the top 10 in points, you know, and ending up in a situation like that really feels like fucking shit. I mean, but we're going to a track next week that I'm awful at. Kansas is a track that I'm absolutely atrocious at. It's probably out of all the 1.5 mile tracks, Kansas is probably the one that I hate the most. I can't stand Kansas. Although, for the most part, the only 1.5 mile tracks I actually enjoy is legacy versions of Atlanta, Texas, and Charlotte. I like Charlotte in current day as well, but what they did to screw up Texas and Atlanta with the reconfigurations of Kansas, or not Kansas, but the reconfigurations of Atlanta and Texas. I really hate what they did with the reconfigurations because I think it made the racing at both those tracks worse. Even though the racing at Atlanta is closer,
still there, clear.
The racing at Atlanta might have gotten closer with it being pack racing, but it's just we already have 2 super speedways. I didn't want to see them turn a 1.5 mile track into essentially a fucking mini super speedway. And then Texas just, I mean,
car inside front, still there.
A lot of people share the sentiment on that one. That they really fucked up Texas when they reconfigured it.
Still there.
This might be an SR method.
Still there. You're clear.
It's just grip. There's no way you can lose the car.
On inside behind. Still there. We're clear.
Holy fuck, dude.
Careful in one car.
For that.
He landed right on our roof. Yeah, but I naturally am one of those people that for the most part I genuinely dislike most of the 1.5 mile tracks. Just because I hate the idea of NASCAR basically being more like this whole like cookie cutter kind of, you know, one size fits all almost like kind of deal. Like I miss when there was a lot more variation to the schedule. Like I remember, I don't think the Cup Series went there, but I'm pretty sure the trucks did. But I remember there's an oval at Pikes Peak that the trucks used to run.
New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
But like,
1 minute
and I know trucks and Xfinity are going back to Rockingham, and I know NASCAR went back to North Wilkesboro, obviously, but like a lot of that kind of shit. North Wilkesboro, Rockingham, Pikes Peak. There's a lot of tracks out there that
Where do you guys run your shift or Ryzen settings?
I'd really like to see NASCAR go to again. Let's look at the entries here. We're car number 7 out of 18.
Yeah, mods at New Hampshire.
I do not see the person that wrecked us in that last race.
Yep, I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you wanted to.
Look out in 7 seconds.
And see,
One slow.
like, I do love Darlington though. Like I do love Darlington, but even though I love Darlington, I don't think we should go to Darlington twice.
I could be wrong though.
There's only 2 tracks that I would say I don't mind NASCAR going to twice a year. Daytona, but that's specifically if they raced it like they used to. where they have the Daytona 500, and then
Checkered flag for this
they have
practice.
the summer race at Daytona at night. Like I always loved the night race at Daytona, and the obviously the Daytona 500 is a classic event. But the only other one would be Charlotte. I like the idea of Charlotte having the Coke 600. And I don't mind the idea of them having a second points race at Charlotte. Preferably not on the Roval. I hate the Roval. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start qualifying. We're gonna go ahead and start recording this race. Hopefully, it goes a hell of a lot better than the last one. All right, good evening, everybody. We just ran the open setup NASCAR iRacing Tour Modified Series race. It was a rough one. Really not happy with settling for the result that we got. We just didn't have the speed that we were hoping for, and made our own mistakes. Somebody did get into us and turn us, but
Green flag.
that's not the sole reason why we performed badly in that one. We just didn't have the speed and couldn't pull off passes when we needed
I
to.
don't know how well this car sucks.
Oh, it sucks, bro. Just watch the track.
I prefer you not to talk while I'm qualifying.
What did you just say?
He said, "Shut the fuck up." That's what he said. He just said it a hell of a lot fucking nicer. Ah, fuck me. We saved it, but fuck, dude. All right, we're gonna be starting towards the back. All right, so while we're on this cooldown lap, after we fuck up our second qualifying lap, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Fucking love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody that makes all this possible. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Fading Chaos, the metal band. They're the ones that give us music to listen to while we're streaming. As we have the as we do have the right to be able to, you know, listen to them on stream without any kind of copyright issues. They also made the theme song for our channel, and they help us cover the cost of race, as well as my buddy Survival Viper. He's taking a hiatus from streaming on Twitch, but he still puts out YouTube videos. Go check him out at Survival Viper. It's all one word. He's got an orange fox as his icon.
8, 7.
So if you find that, you're in the right place. He loves to play survival games just like I do.
2.
Super cool dude, and we thank him so much for helping us cover the cost of race as well. Thank you to everybody else who makes all this possible. Thank you to everybody out there that's watching or listening. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. We struggle. We're so far this season we've just been floundering in fucking the land of mediocrity, and it's been eating me alive. But we still show up every single week, put in the time, try to do our best, and yeah, things have got to turn around. We just have to keep on putting in the work, putting in the effort, and you know, give it our all, and things will turn around. We just have to put in the work. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all the teams that I race with. Thank you to all the platforms that make every bit of this possible. We're going to go ahead and hop out of the car and see where we get put on the grid. And it's going to kick us over to the grid right now. Keep on keeping on. Gotta have those fucking mullet quotes.
Started gridding.
As
4
a
minutes,
proud
55
mullet
seconds
haver myself, thank you, T-Dubs, for posting that in the chat. Yes, gotta keep on keeping on. Last week we were in top split in this race. I don't think we're in top split this time around. Thank you all so much for being here. That's one of the reasons why I like this track. It's not just because it's my out of iRacing. It's not just because it's the closest track to my hometown, but like I've always loved this place. Whether it's in iRacing or whether it's you know, in the physical world. I've always loved this place, just like I've always loved the Milwaukee Mile. And I was talking on the stream a little while ago about tracks that I love, and I wish they'd bring back a lot of tracks that they don't have at NASCAR right now, and Milwaukee Mile is one of them. Milwaukee Mile's another one of those. Like so, I said like Pikes Peak. I know they brought back North Wilkesboro. I know Rockingham's coming back, but you know, like I'd love to see the oval at Pikes Peak be a thing again in NASCAR. Let's see where we're starting. We've got 60 laps on tap for this race here, starting 12th out of 18. We're car number 7. Okay, so 18 people. This is the fixed setup race. We just got done, like I was saying earlier, we just got done running the open setup race. We need to go back to work on our setups. Try to find a way to get some speed out of the setups.
Get ready to go.
Pace car in. Green light.
Focus now.
We didn't have the room to stick our nose in there.
Car inside rear. Car inside mid. Still there and clear. Full course caution.
Oh, there we go.
Pits are closed.
Pace car rolling out. 18 seconds until the pace car.
Do y'all not know how to
Pratt needs to pit for repairs.
Dude, how are people wrecking? Like, I get the car gets kind of free in the corners, but like, it's not that difficult to keep it under control.
No, he just cleared himself off my right.
Pits open.
15 seconds up to pace car.
I wonder what the interpretation of track limits was.
9 seconds till pace car.
Come on, this has to be to the green, right?
This is gonna be the race.
I'm not complaining. I need safety rating.
Pits are closed.
What was the interesting interpretation of track limits that was talked about earlier?
Oh, I was just joking. The one car, you basically try to go below the like white and blue line, exit in the corner. I was just joking though. I don't care.
Oh yeah, down on the apron. They do that a lot in real life here, or they used to.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm just joking though. It's chill. I don't care. Talk about tires warm in 18. Are your tires warm enough?
My God, bro, we don't need a swerve. We're at a big ass track. Small track, but big for
One lap.
Not in a modified? Yes, in a modified. I've seen them run down on the apron the same way they run down on the apron at fucking Stafford.
5 seconds until
It's
pace
the
car.
exact fucking same.
What? How's the 18? What's happening with this outside lane? The 18 lane. What's happening? I'm confused.
My God, bro, this race.
Get ready to race.
Pace car in pit lane. Green flag.
Focus now.
I tried to duck out of your way. The cars in front of me checked up.
Holy!
Full course yellow.
Pit lane is closed.
Oh my gosh, get the red tarps out.
Pace car left the pit.
That's why I was giving a little bit of a gap there, because the car in front of me kept on gas brake, gas brake. I saw the car shifting forward and
In
backwards.
the front.
Pace car 27 seconds away.
Like
Hey,
I
I'm
saw
right
the
here.
weight going forward and then back, forward and back. So
Probably
like
gonna
as
be
soon as I
another
saw the
ride.
car kind of rocking a little bit,
Me and number 6 are gonna be a bad win.
that was a
Pace
4X
car
though.
20 seconds
That was
ahead
like
of us.
bad. Oh my.
Pits are open.
Who all got taken out in that?
At pace car, middle 3 and 4.
Pace car 14 seconds.
Eye pacing at its finest, boys. At its real finest. But
All right,
once
so
we-
we've already got a
Yeah,
4X.
Before the
we can
pace
actually
car.
get some real racing in.
That was up in the front too. That was
No
a big wreck.
disrespect to anybody that's been taken out.
Pit is closed.
5 seconds before the
Number
pace
4,
car.
we're probably getting close to the next track.
Huh?
We're still going to be lined up behind the 16, unfortunately.
Can you please repeat whatever you said, 18? I couldn't hear you. Okay. Good talk.
I said you're probably gonna cause the next track. Or it's gonna be me and 6.
I was about to say, you should not be talking.
You guys both should not be talking.
Should I'm just talking about you. I don't care. I'm just here for fun.
These buttons are
One
fucking
more before
annoying.
green flag.
Pits are open.
What the fuck, dude? Do you have some sort of issue?
Probably. That's
Bro,
probably why he hit
0x,
you.
0x. I didn't
Zero
hit you,
behind.
You hit me in a straightaway. You hit me in a straightaway.
It's called bump
I have
drafting.
right reasoning to be mad. Pacing, nonetheless.
I thought this would be a safe place for some safety ratings. This is scaring me.
Clear.
Yo, just let off early going into the...
This is not the place to be fucking watching safety rating, bro.
Just let
Get
off
ready to
early
race.
going into the first corner. It's not that hard. We got 60 laps. You guys can race it out in the last like 15.
James, bro, first lap. It's the last.
Pace car entered the pit. Green lights.
Get ready.
Bro, I'm getting fucking right hooked.
One
in the
behind
front. This
you.
is crazy.
We have 2 coming up. Inside behind. Still there. Still there. 3 coming up.
They're playing
Still
games
there.
up front.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
That was a big
Inside.
checkup.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Still there. Still there.
I want to get past this
Still there.
fucking 16
Still
car.
there. On inside rear. It's clear.
Tomaino has taken the lead.
What the fuck is this side-to-side bullshit down the straightaway?
Bullshit checkup.
Hold a fucking
Well done.
line.
Best lap time,
Dude, can you
30.9.
please stop talking? I'm trying to be nice, but just please stop talking.
Oh,
Okay.
Bro, this wants some safety rating.
50 laps left. Great. Quicker time, 30.069.
Bro, the track's not supposed
I'm pretty sure they actually ran down on the apron sometimes back when these cars were last scanned. I don't think these cars have gotten a new body scan since like fucking... Oh man. Have they gotten one since they came out? I want to say this is like the original.
Good stuff.
If so,
Yet
that'd be like
another best.
2008.
29.990.
That's why these models look kind of off, by the way. They might have gotten scanned since then, but they're definitely still not up to date. I don't think they've scanned a new modified in more than 10 years, at least. Hell, half the time this thing isn't even on the up-to-date tire model either.
Last 11 minutes, 22 seconds. You have close to 48 laps left.
Safety car, none behind.
God
It's
damn it.
closed.
Wonder, you gotta hop off. You're gonna cause a wreck. I'm trying to catch him, bro.
Pace car out now. We got 19 seconds until the pace car.
I don't want to pass him though.
13 seconds up to pace car. Nine seconds to pace car.
Think about that, by the way, y'all. Think about that.
Pits are open.
In like 3 more
Pace car,
years,
4 seconds in
iRacing
front
will
of
be
you.
20 years old. I don't think we've gotten enough green flag laps to even warrant going in the pits.
It's closed.
Somebody could probably correct me on that, by the way. When was the last time the tour mods in iRacing had a refresh as far as laser scan? Like the last time the cars were laser scanned and like the car and the suspension and everything else. I thought they hadn't since they were originally put in. I know they've gotten new tire models over the years, but they're usually not even on the current up-to-date tire model most of the time. Usually they're at least like 1 or 2 versions behind most everything else. Just because these cars don't get enough. They don't have enough of a following. Like they don't get enough people running them for iRacing to see there be a
One lap
profit
to green.
in
Pits are open.
giving us a new... The fuck is he doing? Almost took off our right front when we were trying to pull up next to him.
How many people are still even in this race?
Probably like 4.
Probably like, dude, 4?
13 on the lead lap.
You're fucking... Dude, there's more than 4 cars in front of you, dipshit.
Who the fuck just hit me? 8, bro. What the hell?
Dude, chill. Ain't that serious.
Focus now.
Wasn't he hitting people under
Yes, we're
caution?
blinking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Pace car is in pit lane.
I'm gonna go.
Green
I'm
flag.
fucking going with the guy in
Get
front of
ready.
me. Though. Stop pushing me.
Bro, who keeps hitting and start?
2 behind. Still there. Still there. You're clear. Still there.
I don't know, stop
Still
getting all
there.
crazy,
Still
man.
there.
You're
Still
blinking,
there.
dude. Not my
Still
fault.
there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Yeah,
Still
not,
there. Still
yeah,
there.
not your
Still
fault.
there.
When there's
Still
clearly
there.
only fucking barely
Clear.
enough room for me
Still
already
there.
there.
Still there.
Like,
Still there.
I'm
And
trying
clear.
my best. I can't go, or else I'm running over the guy in front of me. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Maybe worry about driving and not talking.
James.
Car outside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Pipe down,
Still
Nickelberry.
there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Bro, get up to the front then.
Still there.
I'm just gonna be the bigger person.
Still there. Still there. It's clear. Outside forward. Still there. Still there. Car outside front. Clear.
What is one doing, bro?
4? I'm not even up there. What the fuck you mean?
I said 1. You can't even fucking drive.
What was that?
Full course caution. It's clear.
It's closed.
You're funny as shit. I can't believe you said that after that.
These guys are fucking idiots.
Man, don't we love this flow?
Streambot, clip that.
Very needs repairs.
I'm gonna go to the bottom here, Ty.
Yeah, bro. These people can't drive.
Dude,
Car
whoa!
rolling out. We got 21 seconds to pace car.
I'm sorry, 12. Honestly, I think that was the 18. From looking at it from afar.
What
We have 7
the fuck?
till pace car.
Streambot,
Still
clip
40
that.
laps to go.
Yeah, you're.
Alright, we're just getting 2 fucking clips out of the fucking same caution.
Adding up,
Like, what in the
11
hell?
seconds before the pace car.
Pits are open.
The 18 finally started to figure something
We
out.
got 3 seconds until
Dude,
pace
this track
car.
has enough different fucking lanes if you count the apron for like 6 or 7 wide. But yet, for as wide as this track is, everyone is just attracted to each other for some reason. Like, all these cars are freaking stupid magnets.
Pit lane is closed.
Oh. Okay, well, one of the people that was causing problems is now gone. Whoever the fuck that Barry kid was, yeah, like he's gone. It was the number 18, who I think was up towards the front when he caused that, or I don't know if he caused it, but I don't know. From the sounds of it, somebody thought that he was at fault for some part of that. I don't know, but at the same time, everybody is always like, "Oh, not my fault."
One more before green flag.
Pit is open.
That's why it's always best to look at the replay after if you think that it's questionable as to whether something's your fault or not. And if you can look at the replay and look at it from all angles and look at it from your view and the perspective of other people, and if you can still say confidently that it's not your fault, then okay. I mean, you might still be wrong, but like, if I know I fucked up, then I can admit to it, and I'll fucking apologize like on the spot. If I have to go back and look at the replay,
Focus now.
there's been times I go and look at the replay and then I apologize after. If the person sticks around to look at the replay together.
Pace car back in. Green, green, green.
Get ready to race.
Cars in front of us were hitting each other. I saw
1 minute
sparks
4.3 then left.
come out from underneath that blue car in front of me.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Number 4 car is blinking up
Inside
there
rear.
still.
Still there.
Ooh, shit.
Clear.
We scuffed the wall there a little bit. Not even a 0x though. So that's a good sign.
Well done, yet another best time, 29.10. New leader Berg.
Very hard to see what's going on in front of the car in front of us. We scrubbed too much speed coming off that corner too low.
Well done, best lap time, 29.9.
Never mind, that was our best lap. It looked like we scrubbed too much speed.
Good save.
That fucked us. I thought it was going to be a wreck for sure.
Yeah, that guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Car inside rear, still there, still there. Clear, still there.
Holy, another great save. Good job, one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's completely my fault. I shouldn't have sent it in so deep.
New leader is Holmes. 31 laps left.
Ooh. Oh. 1 and 1 are fucking about to wreck each other there. I have no idea what their actual numbers are. I know one of them is the actual one car according to iRacing. I have no idea what the other one is.
30 laps to go. There's around 29.9 laps left.
Oh, they're rubbing Nerf bars again. Ooh, a little loose coming off the corner. The leader is by himself out there. Ooh, they're not happy down the front stretch there.
29.927 previous lap.
Damn it.
I thought they were gonna wreck on the outside there. Oh. With the way they're driving, they're bound to fucking wreck each other one of these times.
Last lap 30.2.
On outside front, still there, still there, still there, still there. Still there. You're clear. Still there. Car outside forward. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. And clear.
Just trying to drive smart here. The way those guys are getting into each other, really think there's going to be a wreck up there. Yo, what's up, Mal?
On inside behind. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. We're clear. Inside front, clear. On inside front, on inside forward, still there. It's clear. Outside clear. Still inside.
Tenth position got repairs.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Like, dude, there's a fucking car there. Like, you do know where the front bumper of this fucking thing is, right?
So hey, there's a car on the high side, buddy. Also, we're only gonna lose the leader by doing this. I hope you know.
Last was 30.025.
Oh, that was the same asshole that said these cars don't run on the apron at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I mean, they don't now. He's right. They don't now. But I said they used to. And he said no. I've been here plenty enough times in person to know that.
Agree to work together, please, for like.
Because I've also seen late models do it too. Both super late models and crate late models. Well, I mean, he wasn't hearing himself speak. He was doing it in text chat earlier.
Another 20 laps left.
And then he tried clearing himself off my front bumper.
On outside front, still there, 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 clear.
Kind of like right there, I knew that that car was still there because I was listening to my crew chief. And I didn't slide up until until my spotter told me that I was clear. I mean, he did clear me coming off the corner for a brief second, but once again, if he knew the same person that was trying to, you know, he didn't say I didn't know what I was talking about by arguing with me. He was trying to act like I didn't know what I was talking about. And it's like, well, if he knew how these cars raced here, then
you were not clear, by the way.
if he knew how these cars raced here, then he would know that the car has a really good run coming off the high side, coming out of the corner. And that he would have known that I had more speed, that I'd have more speed coming off the corner, and that block wasn't going to work. Because even if he briefly cleared me for a microsecond, my nose was going to be right back there next to his rear bumper coming off the corner. And he chose to come up.
13 seconds till pace car.
By the time he got up to me, my bumper was beside his rear bumper.
Checking
7
back
seconds
straight,
before
checking
the
back
pace
straight.
car.
Pits open.
Alright, we do need to fix some damage
before the
here,
pace car.
so... No fuel.
0 fuel.
We're going to take 4 tires and see if we have any damage to fix. We're already towards the back of the field. I think... I don't know how many spots I
We
would
will have
lose
whole
here.
rubber and clear screen. Weather has changed, mate. Track temp risen to 93 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 20 minutes 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Well, at least we
15
stopped in our
seconds
pit stall
before pace car.
correctly. We're in 8th. How many cars are still in it? Okay. Everybody else behind, we would lose 1 spot. Everybody else behind us is laps down. Alright. Oh, there's no damage! Oh, well, fuck yeah!
Pace car 41 seconds in front of you.
This is our last tire set. Protect it.
Protect it with 16 laps to go? Fuck no.
Pace car is 17 seconds up ahead.
We ain't protecting shit for the rest of this race. I don't care. At this point, it's drive balls to the wall. We don't have enough laps left to ruin these tires. I mean, we do heat-wise. We can overheat them, but...
There's 4 seconds.
we don't have
before the
enough
pace
laps
car.
left to wear these things out.
What is lap car not going?
He took that wave around really late. He's not going to have time to catch up to the field.
Get ready.
Pace car in pit lane. Green.
Get ready to race. That was a 56.912.
Still there. Car outside behind. Clear. On outside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Unclear.
There, we had plenty of a gap that time to come up off the corner. They were going to have more speed coming off the corner than us, but we had a big enough gap to move up safely. Alright, we're going to try to catch up to these guys in front of us here.
Previous was a 30.011.
Throwing as much rear brake into it as possible. Get this super gripped up car to rotate a little more.
Plus 10 laps left. Good job. Fastest, 29.8.
Here we go.
Full course caution.
Pit is closed.
I don't really think we deserve to go around for that, but okay.
Pace car rolling out. You have 11 seconds to pace car.
I don't know if that was my fault or yours. I'll look at it afterwards.
6 seconds to pace car.
Lovely. 10 cars with the last person I want. Restarting third in one of these.
You have 1 second to the pace car. Incident.
Pits are open.
He said the last person he wanted starting third? Why am I the last person he wanted starting third?
Pit is closed.
Why am I the last person you wanted starting third?
Wasn't you. It was the 10 car. I thought he was in third.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what the hell did I do?
No, it's not for any bad reason, but if you know him, you know him.
All I know about the 10 cards is he's been pushing me the shit out of me on restarts.
One more before green flag.
Any given day of the week.
Pit lane is open.
10 car might be starting third. Yeah, he's starting third. I hate to say this.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why I put him in third again. He stopped on track.
Watch out, boys. God save us.
Isn't it supposed to make you give up your spots if you stop on track?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I wrecked in that as well, and I didn't. And I'm back up here, so.
I'm so fucking confused.
Get ready to go.
Pace car in. Green flag.
Get ready to race.
Car inside behind. Still there. On inside center. In and out. Inside clear. Still outside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Pick a lane 9. I'm gonna
Still
run
there.
you the fuck over.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. On outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Fuck, we scrubbed our speed there.
Outside behind. Still there.
Motherfucker,
Still there.
dude.
Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear. Outside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, he
Still there.
put his nose there at the last second.
Still there. It's clear. Inside forward.
Dude,
We're
if
clear.
there's a wreck, brake. My God.
Safety car.
Pits are closed.
Use common sense.
I was on the brakes.
Clearly not. I was not gonna hit him, but then I got plowed into.
Pace car
so.
left the pit. We have 22 seconds up to the pace car.
I slammed on the brakes and locked him up on my screen, so if you don't call that braking, I'd like to know what the fuck you call braking.
Pace car. 11 seconds up till pace car.
Just so you know, it's also hard to see a wreck through your fat ass of a car because these things have a giant ass on them.
Pit is open.
Pace car 6 seconds ahead. Pace car is 4 seconds forward.
I think we're about to see some chaos in this restart, boys.
Dude, like...
Keep it to yourself.
Okay, so like some of these fucking kids in here, I've never seen them before. In any of my races.
Pit's closed.
They're just here because they're fucking Speedway princesses that fucking think that they're gonna run modifieds because they're at New Hampshire for a week. Just because we're at a like one of the bigger NASCAR tracks, it brings out the fucking Speedway princesses that think they can fucking drive short track. The wreck happened, there was a checkup, I jumped on the brake as soon as I could and I locked up the tires.
I'm an idiot.
Yo, what's up? Hope y'all are having a good night. And welcome. Welcome back to the stream. I might get protested for voice communications on that, by the way. But I jumped on the brakes and locked them up. It's like, I don't know what else he was asking for. When I told him I was on the brakes, that attitude I got, I fucking can't stand punk kids giving people an attitude.
I'm expecting a wreck on the bottom, so I am going to be clearing up as soon as I see it.
When I told him I was on the brakes, and he's like, well, obviously not.
Try not to hit me, please. Thank you.
Get ready to go.
Stupid kids with a bad attitude.
In pit lane. Green.
Focus now.
Which leads to me having a bad attitude, because I don't have any patience for fucking kids that give people attitudes.
Outside forward. Still there. Still there.
Like, don't be a little fucking punk.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside forward. Full course yellow.
Damn it, really?
6th position is black.
Oh!
Pit's closed.
They wrecked on my outside under caution. What the?
To the pace car.
The
Dude, the one
fuck?
car just cleared himself just
We
because
got 20
I was trying to
seconds
pass
left till
him
the
in
pace
right
car.
spot.
And by the way, I know I said what's up, but sorry, I was a little like on a rant there. But what's up, my friends from fucking Southern eMotorsports? How you guys doing?
His right front was like hanging off, and then he just cleared.
Hope you guys are having a good
I
night.
was trying to pass
Pit is open.
There's 10 seconds before pace car.
In case you didn't know, I'm kind of frustrated right now.
I had a fucking 0x until that shit. What the fuck, you guys?
Pace car 3 seconds ahead.
But I'm just gonna go ahead and go out on a limb here and assume that you probably already noticed that I'm a little bit irritable.
55, I think.
Some of these kids in here have been just like shit talking the entire race and running into each other under caution and all sorts of shit, and it's been really aggravating. You've been watching Ryan wreck everybody. Wait, what? Did you guys type earlier? Thank you. Yeah, Richard's acting like a regular fucking dick. Did you guys type earlier? The text-to-speech chat never went off. Oh, are you talking about when you first typed? Yeah, I said, hey, what's up? Real fast there, but I was on a rant. Sorry, I didn't actually formally address y'all.
1 lap to green flag.
What's going on, my friends from Southern E? I'm excited about Rockingham, y'all. Super excited about Rockingham.
That would have been the last one. You can watch the replay. He just cleared himself completely. Second time he did it to me, didn't he?
And it's coming up quick too.
Let's try to make
Rockingham is coming up so fast, and I'm freaking pumped. Except we've been really stressed out lately. We've been having some fucking issues with the house, and it's just been a nightmare. We had golf ball sized hail and fucking tornadoes and shit like that nearby. It's been fucking rough.
Get ready to go.
Windows leaking, roof leaking, just all sorts of just...
Pace car entered the pit.
Get ready to race.
Green lights.
Yeah, I love Rockingham. It'll be my first chance to go. I really thought that it was never gonna come back.
I'm there.
After it was gone for so long.
I'm there. My God, dude.
White flag.
Well, if you don't want him to move you up the track so much, don't fucking move up the track so much. Let him fucking eat a Nerf bar.
What the fuck?
On outside forward. Still there. Still there.
Do you have some sort of issue with your brain?
Still
like,
there.
what are you doing?
Still
I'm
there.
obviously there and you hit me. Not twice, 3 times in a fucking
Still
row.
there. On outside front.
Awful driving.
On outside rear. Still there. On outside
deserve
behind.
P3
Clear. Still there.
I hope you guys don't race these
That
things
was
very
intense. Tattoo.
Let's hope the
Good
10
push.
doesn't, because
Solid
doesn't
job.
fucking know how to give someone
P5.
space, dude. I'm on the outside.
I didn't even get X for that, so I don't even know what you're talking about, bud.
I race these things every week. I have for a long time.
This is like the first time I've run them in like 3 months. I had no problem keeping up, and you guys are just killing each other for no reason.
No, it's normally not like this. Usually when we go to big NASCAR tracks, even though this is only a mile, whenever we go to the big NASCAR tracks, it brings out all the Speedway
10,
princesses.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Fuck it!
4, 3.
I've already fucking swore at these dumbass kids enough, like... Fuck it, if they're gonna report us and get us a voice chat fucking ban, like, fuck it, we'll go all out. Fucking Speedway queens, man. The only reason why I say that is because these kids jumped in and they're like, oh, this should be good for safety rating. And yeah, just... And most of those kids, I've never seen their names before. If they ran modifieds regularly, I would have seen their names before now. Jesus Christ, dude. Where did we finish? I didn't even fucking see. 5th. Alright, top 5 out of 18 cars. That's definitely a lot better than the 7th out of 13 that we got in the open setup race. I'm still really bummed out about that. We got to go back to the drawing board on that, on the setups. We don't buy any setups from setup shops, so since we do all of our setup work in-house, it feels like it's always fighting an uphill battle all the time. But in the times that it comes out good, it feels so great. When you can put together a decent setup and come out on top in the open setup racing against the people that are, going and buying their setups from the major setup shop teams, It's something about it when you do that work in house. It feels so good being able to compete with them. So we're gonna keep on going at it. We're gonna keep on working at it. We'll get practicing on working on a setup for next week. Next week, just so you guys know, well, hold on. Let me end the recording, and then I'll talk to you guys on stream here about what we plan to do next week, because the schedule's going to change for next week. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're going to go ahead and end the recording, and then I got to chill and chat with the stream for a little while. But thank y'all so much. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you to everybody that hopped in and supported us throughout the night with the modified races. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Fate and Chaos, the metal band. Thank you to my buddy Survival Viper. It's with the help of both those sponsors. They help us cover the cost of race, and I'm extremely grateful for that. That they help us cover the cost of iRacing. It's an extremely kind thing that they've done for us, and so thank you very much for all your support and all your help. Thank you to everybody else that makes all this possible. Thank you to all my viewers, followers, subscribers, teammates on any of the various teams that I've raced with. We've got some of them here in the chat now, watching live while I'm recording this, and that would be our friends from over at Southern eMotorsports, who we ran with not this year but last year in the 24 Hours of Daytona, and that was a lot of fun. But thank you all so much. I love you guys. Shout out to Southern eMotorsports. You guys are fucking awesome. And thank you to all the platforms that make all this possible. You guys are great. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, so for those of you guys that are watching the stream, okay, so next week is going to be yeah, there was 18 people in that race. Next week is going to be a bit different for us here on the channel. Wait, is it next week? It's next week, right? Okay, so we're leaving on Wednesday, right? She knows more than I do. And Tool, I'm so sorry. I missed that entirely. Yes, the weather has been extremely nasty lately. I'm so sorry I'm so sorry that I didn't address that comment. It completely went over my head while I was venting about other shit. But okay, so yes. So we leave on Wednesday, right? Okay. So there's no NIS next week, because the Cup Series isn't racing in real life, so iRacing's not running an NIS for next week. But the Xfinity Series and Truck Series is still running. So yeah, top 5 tonight is not too incredibly bad. Still, man, I hate settling for anything but a win at New Hampshire. Like, New Hampshire, out of all the tracks in iRacing, New Hampshire is the one track where if I could give up winning anywhere else to be able to like win every time I race at New Hampshire, I would take that deal. As much as I love running shorter tracks and as much as I love running bull rings, if I could sacrifice my ability to win anywhere else to be able to say that I win at New Hampshire every time I race there, I'd take that deal. But for me, it's just so close to home. Grew up so close to in that area that for me, out of all the tracks that are in iRacing, this one is this one is the closest to my home track that we have. So so winning there feels like winning at home. And I know everybody out there if you could win at your hometown track, you would fucking love to. There's not a single person that I know that would not absolutely fucking love winning at their home track. But yeah. About our schedule for next week. Let's take a look at like NIS, because we run open setup NIS. NIS. Oh shit! We're at Bristol this week. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. In case you guys didn't catch that the first like 4 times, hell yeah. We're at Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. All right. So we're at Bristol this week. But then if you look, then there's New Hampshire's your home NASCAR track. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I grew up an hour outside of Loudon. And at one point in the mid '90s, Dad worked for a part-time Busch North Series team that attempted to qualify for what races they could at New Hampshire. They also tried to qualify for a couple of races in Dover, I think, as well. Well, I know of at least one. I think it was a couple, but I don't remember. I don't remember making the trip down to Dover much. But definitely New Hampshire. And but most of the rest of the time he spent most of the rest of the time working for a late model team. But I love it. I love New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Always have, always will. I'm so glad that we have the rescan of it, like the more updated model of it. The only thing I don't like is I don't like how they took those grandstands out of turns 3 and 4. Well, I mean, it was mostly turn 4, but they kind of started in turn 3, but a little bit into turn 3, but you know what I mean. So this week we have Bristol, and then the next NIS races starts. The next NIS week starts on April 23rd. So the week of Easter, there is no NIS race. The other 2 series, as far as like the top NASCAR stuff that we run open setup. We run once a week in Xfinity and Truck. But both Xfinity and Truck, they have races next week at Rockingham. So the theory, or at least the plan so far, since we are leaving to drive out to Rockingham to be there for the racing next week, I'm not gonna be able to run those races on Wednesday. And I'm thankful we don't have like hardly any other racing. Like I'm pretty sure all of the leagues that we're racing in are off that week. So we legit don't have shit for racing to do next week, except for to continue my racing once a week, each week in those series that I'm trying to run like essentially full time. I next week would need to run the open setup tour mods and the fixed setup tour mods like I do every week on Monday. And then I would need to get an ARCA race, a truck race, and an Xfinity race done before we leave on Wednesday. So problem is we have to go to sleep really early on Tuesday. So it's either I try to fit in as many of those races on Monday night as possible, or do a couple of them on Tuesday. What we're thinking right now is I'm going to run open setup tour mod, fixed setup tour mod, and then let me look. What goes on right after the tour mod races are over? Oh, okay, so Xfinity would have started at 9. I don't remember if we got done with that race before 9. So Arca and Truck go at the same time. Okay, so how does this play out? That would work perfect. Okay, so here's a theory. Next week, if we get done with the fixed setup tour mod race before 9, we could immediately jump into Xfinity and then be done with the Xfinity race, in theory, right when it's time to register for ARCA, and then we'd be done with the ARCA race right when it's time to register for Truck. If that lines up just right. And the Truck race, in theory, should end somewhere right before 1 a.m. So, T-Dubs, how does that sound? Because I know, how early did we have to wake up on Tuesday? I don't remember off the top of my head how early we have to wake up on Tuesday. You do such a better job than I do at managing all the logistical stuff these days. By the way, today was crazy. We had to wake up early and talk to the roofer when the roofer came to look at the roof, the damage to the roof from the storms, and then right after that we had to go out to the neurologist's office for an appointment that I had to get a whole bunch of new testing done. They didn't do the electroshock thing to measure. I don't even know what the fuck they measure for that one. They've got like a test where they shock you in certain spots, and to test something to do with your nerves. And they've got like another one where they take like this needle, and it's like a really, really thin needle, and they like prod you with it, and it's got some kind of like sensors or whatever on it where they're measuring something else to do with your nerves or whatever. But they didn't do those. They're supposed to do those next time. But the thing that they did do was they did the, I think it's like was it an EEG? Yeah, okay, so that was the one where they hook your head up. Like, they put a whole bunch of, like, fucking wires on your head and shit, and monitor, like, brain activity for a little while. A little while as in, I think it was, like, about an hour or so that they did it this time. And, okay. Get our hair cut at 10. Okay. Car 2? Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a busy day. Okay, yeah, because then by the time we're done with all that, we're not gonna want to do much for streaming. Okay, so, oh man, we would have to eat supper before I race then, probably, because usually we don't eat supper until after I'm done racing on Mondays. Just because normally we live that, yeah, normally we live that second shift lifestyle. All right, so 8 a.m. I mean, in theory that could work, yeah, because I wouldn't be done racing until probably around 1 a.m. Then get ready to go to sleep. Obviously, we would get, we would get less than 8 hours of sleep, which is probably actually better. Get less sleep Monday night, wake up, be tired on Tuesday, take care of everything, have some extra coffee Monday to kind of wake our asses up, give us that fuel to get through the day, and then fuck, I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. Oh, my brain's not working. By the way, I've been like this all day, guys. I was completely out of it earlier. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun because we'll already because that'll be that's on the phone, right? No? Okay. Okay. We'll be home super early from that, though. So we'll have time to, as soon as we get home, we'll probably eat supper. And then, like, what am I cooking? I don't even know what I'm cooking for Monday. I cannot keep any of this shit, like, on track at all. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll be home. Plenty of time. Okay, so go to your appointment, get home, I'll cook supper, get ready to race. Race be done by, like, about 1 a.m. Get ready to go to sleep. Be a little bit sleep deprived Tuesday. Oh, the ribs? That sounds awesome. Honestly, if I do the ribs on Sunday, and then we take whatever leftover rib meat we have, I could shred that up, and we could have, like, barbecue sandwiches or some shit like that on Monday. Okay, so it's fine if we're a little bit sleep deprived on Tuesday because we'll just have extra coffee. We'll get all that shit done on Tuesday. That'll mean that we'll crash hard Tuesday night, and we'll probably, because we're getting up at like 4 a.m. on Wednesday. All right, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, because we've already got the buns for that. I'll just shred up whatever's left over from the ribs. Okay, so all right, guys. So I'm gonna be doing all of those races on Monday, hopefully. Like, that's the plan. That's the running plan right now. The running plan is that next Monday, we're gonna be running open setup tour mods, fixed setup tour mods, Xfinity, then ARCA, and then truck. Running all 5 races that one night. Fuck. At some point, I've got to do the recordings. It's not as easy as just going to sleep right after that. Like, I've got to take all the recordings and run them through the video editor, export them, upload them to YouTube. Well, I could be uploading them overnight on Monday, and then everything will be automated from there to release throughout the week. We'll just be extra tired on Tuesday, which would be fine. Because like, we're gonna be so far off our normal schedule. Because normally we're used to going to sleep around like fucking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because of that second shift lifestyle. Yeah, we'll just be extra tired on Tuesday, and that'll help instead of, that'll help us switch over from going to sleep at like 2 a.m. and waking up at like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. It'll help us switch to be able to go to sleep early enough and get plenty of sleep, because we want to get at least 8 hours of sleep. I mean, it'll probably actually be easier that way. We won't have to worry about the cats and dogs causing a ruckus late Tuesday night and keeping us awake. What the? Okay, so like, if we get up at like 4 a.m., that means that, like, in order to get like 8 hours of sleep, we're probably gonna want to go to sleep no later than like 8 p.m. Which, I mean, in theory, if we wanted to get a little bit of extra sleep, maybe make ourselves super sleep deprived Tuesday. That way we can go to sleep at like maybe right around the time that the sun is setting. I don't know. I don't remember what time the sun sets right now. I would shoot for like 7 o'clock or some shit. Like 6 or 7 o'clock. Go to sleep super fucking early. Like, go to sleep super early. Get plenty of sleep. Wake up early as fuck Wednesday before the sun even comes up. Go grab a nice big breakfast, probably at like Denny's or something like that, and then hit the road. And then Ryan and Evan, if you're still here, we will be in North Carolina like Thursday evening. I don't remember. I know we're leaving at the ass crack of dawn Wednesday, so we can drive all day and probably pull over somewhere to sleep as decently late as possible on Wednesday. That way we have less driving to do on Thursday. Well, I say we. T-dubs. Not me. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll be on the road before the sun comes up, probably. So, at least all the daylight once the sun comes up. But that would still be, I mean, even if the sun doesn't set until like 7 p.m. or some shit like that, like if we get on the road before the sun comes up, we're probably going to be on the road for at least, 14 hours. All right, so it's only like a 19-hour drive. Well, I say only. I mean, it's still better than the 30-hour drive we did to New Hampshire to go to the last cup race that we went to up there. Well, that was last everything. Last cup race, last K&N Pro Series race that we saw before that series went extinct. Or I think it did. I don't think they have the K&N Pro Series anymore. I think it's basically ARCA now. Ever since NASCAR bought out ARCA in like 2018. I think it was 2018. I don't remember off the top of my head. Hell yeah, I'm excited too. I'm super pumped. I am so ready. Ryan and Evan, if you're still here in the chat, cannot wait to meet y'all. We're gonna be in North Carolina Thursday evening, and then can't wait to go to the truck race on. I think the truck race is Friday, and then Xfinity and ARCA is Saturday. Oh no, I'd have to go back and look at the schedule again. All right, we have a working plan for next week. Let's see what's on our list for tomorrow. I know there's a yesteryear racing league race tomorrow. Ooh, Richmond. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. So tomorrow we'll be back in action at Richmond Raceway over in Yesteryear Racing, running their 1966 modified schedule. And then after that, Wednesday we're gonna have an entire Wednesday of this week we're gonna have an entire like an all day NASCAR again. A NASCAR all day is usually our Wednesday. So tomorrow we've got Yesteryear Racing at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. But we're gonna oh yeah, I'm not streaming that. I'm only recording that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For those of you guys that are watching the stream, I'm not gonna be streaming again until Wednesday. For those of you guys that watch the full race replays on YouTube, the race tomorrow is something that you guys will exclusively see on YouTube. But yeah, so I got that race tomorrow, but the next races that you're gonna see on stream is NASCAR all day on Wednesday. It's our like pretty much exclusive NASCAR day. And what we do is we run open setup truck, open setup Xfinity, open setup NIS, and we're running ARCA this season. ARCA's at a really fun track, Las Vegas. That's what I was gonna say. I was saying earlier that I don't like a whole lot of 1.5 miles. Las Vegas is one that I do like. I like Las Vegas and I like Charlotte. I used to like Atlanta and Texas, but I haven't liked them since they both got reworked. Like Texas got reworked years ago, Atlanta got reworked like a couple of years ago. I haven't I haven't enjoyed the racing at either one of those tracks since they reworked them. The like the old legacy style racing that they used to have at those tracks, I loved, but I still love Charlotte. I love the what Charlotte used to be like, and then when they repaved it and kind of slightly reconfigured it, they didn't really do a whole lot. So I still like Charlotte a lot, but I've always loved Vegas. A lot of the other mile and a halves I just don't like. Who am I gonna raid? I don't know. I know last time last time did I raid Jimmy, and then the time before that I think I raided Billy. I don't know. We gotta look. Need any ideas? All right, I'm gonna find out. So I'm gonna take you guys to the channel trailer, and then we're gonna take a look at it while you guys are watching the channel trailer. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please stick around and join in on this raid. We're gonna send you guys off to one of our fucking awesome streamer friends. We just gotta figure out who that's gonna be real quick.
Turns left. Tattoo is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in cold. Riley Reid is his favorite pole. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in cold. Riley Reid is his favorite pole. Riley Reid is his favorite pole. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he wants to know how magnets work. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo is badass. Tattoo, he races cars. Tattoo, he turns left.
Woo! Fuck yeah. Tattoo, he turns left. Hell yeah, boys and girls. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry for those of you on the YouTube channel that are watching. We can't raid anybody on YouTube. I don't think we have the ability to do that. So we're gonna be raiding a good friend of ours on Twitch. We're going to be rating our buddy Driz. Thank you so much, everybody on both platforms. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you to everybody that makes all of this possible. Thank you to just, all of our sponsors. We have 2 sponsors. We have Fade and Chaos, the metal band, and we also got our buddy Survival Viper. So with the help of both those sponsors, they help us cover the cost of race and iRacing. Fade and Chaos made the theme song for the channel. They also give us the ability to use their music on stream and in videos without any kind of copyright issues. Thank you so much to our sponsors for helping us cover the cost of race and everything they do for us. Thank you to all my viewers, followers, subscribers, just all the platforms make all this possible, all of our teammates on all the various teams that we've raced with. Thank you to our buddies from Southern eMotorsports, especially for hanging out in the chat. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's go raid our buddy Driz.